What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. And it's going around Twitter that Tekashi 6ix9ine, a part of his plea agreement with the whole racketeering case, that he will receive no jail time. No jail time, man. Can y'all? I can't believe it. I was thinking, like, okay, he cooperated. He might get 40. You know, he was facing up to 47 years. I'm like, if he get anything 10 or under, he snitch. But they say this dude may just walk it like he talk it. He may just walk away from the case with no jail time. Only time he gonna serve is the time he was already dead, time served. That's crazy. The power of snitching, man. No, and people said he was the feds from the beginning. This is all alleged, rumored, but people say he was the feds from the beginning. But don't forget, I'm not surprised though. Okay? I'm a little shocked. But I'm not fully surprised, though. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not fully surprised about the situation. I'm not surprised because, remember, the feds came to Tekashi 6ix9ine before the indictment came down. They swooped up the crew and told him come with them for protection. He refused. You know what I'm saying? So that was already hint number one. That was hint number one. Okay? When the feds said, oh, we don't want to arrest you. We just want to take you into custody and protect you. Okay? So at the end of the day, I mean, this dude got to rise to number one, if this is true, in snitching. He got to rise to number one in snitching. No doubt about it. He over Alpo. He over Sammy the Bull. He over all of them, bro. All the rest of the snitches. Frank Lucas, Nicky Burns. You know, you want to say Rayful Edmonds, all them dudes, man. This dude is the top snitch I've seen. This dude joined the gang, admitted to selling kilograms of heroin, admitted to, robbery, shooting at the Barclays Center, doing all this stuff with the crew. And all these brothers gonna go down. He didn't admitted to giving dudes money to a alleged hit on Chief Keef and paying that money in Times Square at the W. All this stuff he admitted to doing, recording robberies, being accessory to robberies, trying to get rival gang members, selling kilograms of heroin. Okay? He gonna walk free? You can't tell me that ain't one of the best snitches of all time. The greatest snitch of all time, excuse me. Walking free after all that you admitted to? And all them dudes gonna do life. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit if the feds planted Tekashi 6ix9ine in that Trey 9 gang. One bit. It wouldn't surprise me if they planted him from the beginning. No way he walk away with no jail time. I'm thinking he lucky to get 10 years under. On a 47 year term, that means he was the feds the whole time long. And everybody was getting mad at them Chicago brothers for saying, oh, he going through y'all hood. He tap dancing through y'all hood. He dancing through y'all hood. He pulling everybody whole card and this and that. Remember all that? But Chicago brothers was smart. They knew this dude was part running with protection and running with the feds. It was pictures of him going through Chicago with the feds in the vans and stuff. So they knew if they had popped him or done something to him, they was going to jail immediately. He was the star witness. Star mode. He was set to take down a lot of black brothers in the industry. You know what I'm saying? If they was to touch him or harm him in any way, shape, form, or fashion, they were going to go to jail instantly. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? And this is a travesty right here. This is a travesty. Because if he was a brother, he was doing time. Now, he wasn't as hands-on as Alpo, okay? Alpo, man, he admitted to so much stuff that he did. You could just go to Info Minds on YouTube or just type his name in. You know what I'm saying? He's still admitting to doing stuff. He walking free. And he ain't been touched yet. He ain't been touched yet. But Tekashi 6ix9ine, he better keep the feds with him. He up there with White Boy Rick. Shout out to my Detroit players. I'm from Detroit, so he up there with White Boy Rick. Real talk. Difference is White Boy Rick had to do the time. Because he was telling stuff that he ain't had no business telling. He was telling stuff he ain't had no business telling. About the mayor and all that. He was an informant from day one. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I believe He was an informant from day one. So all these dudes with these circles, don't let these squares in your circle. Because they using Puerto Ricans, they using whites, they using Mexicans, all these different dudes, they using them dudes to infiltrate your system, man, infiltrate your gun, your gang, and whatever you want to call it. Boosie said, you know, if he was from Louisiana, by the time he get out, he'd be touched. We'll see. He got protection. They gonna protect 6ix9ine, bro. He's still gonna get out, do music. You know, Lame is popping in the game right now, rap game. All the weirdos, Lames, and all the questionable, all that's popping. You know? But he going to have to look over his shoulder for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life, he going to have to look over his shoulder because he ain't Alpo. He ain't Frank Lucas. He ain't Nicky Barnes. He ain't Freeway Ricky Ross. He ain't really from that world. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really from that world. He really ain't carrying like that. He really ain't letting it rip like that. He really don't have no credit, but he'll never be able to go back to Brooklyn and talk about it. Not until you're 100 years old. He done brought down a whole opera. He gonna have to go somewhere and just relocate. All his money gonna go to security. His kids gonna be bullied, like Boosie said. His baby mama gonna be on watch. His cousins, all his family that gotta stay in Brooklyn that's related to him, their name is smeared. You know, but hey, it's just a rumor. We'll see what the plea agreement come down, man. But if it's true, man, that's deep, man. But I appreciate everybody for checking in, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Won't miss another video live stream. Don't forget our live hip hop show, Hip Hop 101. We'll be shooting one today, tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be shooting the second episode this weekend, and NBA 101 will be covering the All-Star weekend. NBA 101, Hip Hop 101, our live playlist. Subscribe to the podcast. I will be uploading those episodes to the podcast as soon as I can. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email. We got a Facebook group. DM me on social media if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship. If you want to learn how to build a YouTube channel, I got a YouTube builder playlist. We already recorded episode 1 for that. If you want to learn how to build a YouTube channel step by step, I'll be recording episode 2 early next week. Goodfellas Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Share the videos. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's there as well too. But do me one better, just share. One time for the one time. What up, though, to my Detroit Killers? Y'all know the